Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Good morning, farmers. In our tractor and trailer, headed back over to the east side of the map. Got to finish harvesting that pea field today. And I think we're going to hire some workers as well to try that out to see what happens. The peas today are actually going for a pretty good chunk of cash. I think the day before they were going for like 9 something. So we're just going to stop here and stare at each other like people do at four-way stop signs. Even though it's not a four-way stop here. Yeah, so I think it's going for like $1,043. So it kind of changed my plan of what I wanted to do. But either way, the work's going to get done over here. I think we're going to hire, like I said, maybe a harvester to harvest the other pea field as well while we're doing this one. Or I could just have them harvest some other crop, because we're going to be over here doing peas anyways. So I want to make sure I get a full trailer when I'm over here. Now, I'm only going to hire one harvester at a time to work over here because I want to make sure we're getting the cash for it. There has been some issues where you hire workers with a combine harvester and you're not getting the income from the crop. So, yeah, we're about to find out now if sometimes the game might even crash when the combine hits the field and starts harvesting. So, we're going to find out shortly if that's good to go. I have not received no social points yet this morning for the flowers out front. I mean, we're talking 6 or 7. But, you know, social points are social points. Alright, so we got our tractor and trailer back in the field. We are good to go. If we go to the map, we can see, well, see how close it was. We're peas. $1,035.16. That is pretty darn good. What are my other crops over here? Lupine and soy. This is peas, yeah. So it's lupine and soy. Lupine and soy are both going to 800s, but lupine 878, soy 825. Now soy, I usually said sucks, and it kind of does because the yield is terrible. So maybe we'll hire someone to do the field over here. The first thing I want to do, because I just drove my tractor all the way over here, I want to save it. In case the game crashes, I don't have to drive it all the way back over here, saving the game. And then we're going to hire a worker. Game saved. Alright, so let's go back to the map. I said the field of lupine. That's soy. Okay, plow the field? No, we want to harvest and sell. So, $2,200, give or take. Well, he'll take. So, oh, there he is. He spawned in right there. Alright. And he's driving. Well, he's not driving away. I just want to see when he hits the field. We should see our money start going up in the right hand corner. But I got to follow him. Alright, so yeah, we're getting income. And the game didn't crash when you started harvesting, so things are looking good. Money's going up. Alright, so let's head on over to our combine now. That's probably, yep, wrong one. The one thing I got to get used to this game compared to Farming Simulator is all your equipment comes detached. Turn on the header, lower the header, and let's get to harvesting peas again. So once I finish this field, we may get a little bit done in the other field, but basically I just want to fill up the trailer, and then we'll head back over to the sell point and sell it today. That is a pretty good price, I think, so we'll go ahead and do that. Something I kind of missed in last week's episode, but I recorded it before it was posted, and I probably should have put something down in the video description. And in case a lot of you haven't heard or seen, this post has been out now for like a week, 10 days, or it's been announced a week or 10 days. So this is for all you console players. There is now an official release date for Farmers Dynasty. You probably have heard about it, and if you haven't, well, it's good news for you. Farmers Dynasty will launch on the 7th of November of this year on Xbox One, PlayStation, and later on Nintendo Switch. So a couple months from now, as I'm recording this, or from when you're seeing it, Xbox One and PlayStation, I should say PlayStation 4, you can get Farmer's Dynasty. At least that's what they have posted. So, I mean, I guess that's an official date. I've heard a few dates through the last year and a half. But this one seems to be, I mean, they're kind of announcing it instead of us asking us and saying, well, it's going to be the quarter of, you know, what, you know, I think it was the first date they said was going to be the fourth quarter of 2018. And then they pushed it to the first quarter of 2019. Then they said the summer. And, well, now it's kind of posted. They came forward with the information. So good news for you. So a couple more months. So I hope we get a few more updates game-wise before it comes out. You know, first off, good news. The game didn't crash when I hired a harvester. At least not yet. It hasn't. That was been the biggest concern I've had lately. And yeah, we need to finish this harvesting up here. That's why I decided to hire another harvester. I think I'll hire one to do the soy as well. And who knows, I may just hire a whole bunch of people to plow and cultivate over here. I mean, we could do it, but like I said, I want to move the season along to try to get to next year, because I think next year is when Timmy will come out of the crib. What will Timmy do when he comes out of the crib? I don't know. Probably not much. I don't think he's going to do too much. I wish he could mow the lawn. That would be great, you know, have your kid mow the lawn. I mean, I started mowing the lawn when I was like 9 or 10, but that's me. I like mowing lawns. But I don't do it for a living, that's for darn sure. So we should make some cash today. I should make more than enough. Like I said, we paid him $2,200 to harvest that lupine over there. I think the whole field's ready for harvest. I didn't check. The other thing I did want to check is we do have this field over here. Ready for harvest. 0. Okay. I don't know why that field is showing some ready for harvest little by little. That field should be a lot of fun. We're going to have a lot of straw to pick up and sell. Is it worth it to do it? At this stage in the game for me, not really, but it gives us something different to do. So we'll go ahead and do that. And with the auto-loading system now, it's not too bad. And yeah, we just don't make that much money in bales anymore. When the game first came out, it was like $300 per bale. Now I think it's $20 per bale, give or take, depending on the market. But unfortunately, where you sell the bales, it doesn't tell you how much you're getting for the bales. There's no marketplace for it. Got to keep an eye on my combine harvester, make sure I don't overfill it. As for doing more work around, you know, we did get our social points over 1 million at one point, and I accidentally bought a tractor and used social points. I don't need to get it back over 1 million anytime soon. Although it would be nice to see 1 million social points there again. What would I, you know, do I really need that 1 million social points? Not really. I don't think I can spend... Can you spend 1 million social points in the game? I guess if I bought the rest of the fields, I probably would use that 1 million. Yeah, you probably could. Buying tractors, combines, but I already got the combine. Unless they come out with a new combine, a bigger combine. But I don't think we need a bigger combine at all. What is this hole? Is it a... No, it's 12,000, right? It's 12,000. Getting mixed up with my combine on the Pacific Northwest map. I'm trying to remember. I was like, wait a minute, this only holds 10,005. No, that's your Rostamash combine harvester. But since we're here, and I don't, you know, I won't have to move our tractor. Let's come on over here and empty on out. I don't know. Was that going in? It's hard to tell because I think I may have been getting some on the ground. Boy, that is looking awfully weird. That's better. I can get in the... I can see how much I put in there, because I think we were just at 11,000. Right? Were we not? Yeah, I don't think I got any on the ground. It was close. I thought I was more over it than I was, and I really wasn't. If I did get some on the ground, it wasn't much. Yeah, I don't think I got any on the ground whatsoever. Kind of got lucky with that because I wasn't really over the trailer that well. I did not check. Is there a scarecrow in that field? Yes, I see a scarecrow. Okay. I don't want to lose my 10%. So, the worker will take a while. You're better off doing the field yourself if you want to. The worker is not going to save you. The worker was not going to harvest the field faster or work any field faster than what you can, because it seems like they kind of coded the worker to only do like maybe 3/4 of the width of the implement. Sometimes it looks like they're only doing half. So like when they harvest it, they'll be doing it like a harvest like this. I guess they want to make sure they don't miss anything. But it probably will take them a while to get that field done. We'll definitely finish up this field here. Yeah, I can see off in the distance there's a guy riding in a car, but there's no car rendering in. I wonder how long it's going to be before I see that car. I see the car on the right hand side, but the guy on the left hand side going left to right. So right where the trees are is where the car spawns in. That's kind of funny. The first time I saw that, I was like, I thought it was a guy or someone on a motorcycle. I'm like, oh, they added motorcycles into the game for traffic. Which would be kind of dangerous because we've seen how they have problems at intersections. I'm pretty sure that might be fixed in the next update, I would assume. Is get the traffic kind of sorted out. Just as I say that, you got a head-on collision right over there. I think last week it was the guy in the green car that had a head-on collision. He moved somewhere. Where'd that green car go? He disappeared. I have no idea where he went. Not a clue. So basically we're just going to harvest like we did last time, fill up the trailer, drive all the way to the west side of the map. I really do hope they put a sell point on the east side. Only because we only have one place to sell the grain at. So if you don't like the price, I mean, I guess you can store it. But you can only store so much. These silos, I mean, the silos are pretty accurate really what they hold. But the problem is, you own a lot of fields. There's a lot of storage you're going to need. So plan your harvest accordingly. Neighbors seem like your garden very much. Oh, there's my social point. What time of day do I get that? 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock is usually when I get told that James is not doing his job, but that should have been fixed in the last patch. So James is doing it. I don't know why I don't... Well, I don't have to feed the dog. I fed the dog to get him, but I think they need to fix that as well, because it does say if you don't feed Rex often enough, he will leave. Then you have to go find him again. I fed him the 4 sausages and got him to the farm and have not fed him since. And he's just a loving dog. He whines a lot, though, when you pet him, so that's why I don't pet the dog. I hate that whiny sound. I mean, just make him go woof woof or something. I don't know. Or just have his tail wag, I guess. As for the cat, you just go buy a cat. Don't have to feed him, nothing, I guess. But I guess if he's taking care of the mice, he's feeding himself, maybe. I don't know. I'm not moving too fast. I'm just backing up. Alright, so this field is done. And once I'm out of the field, I'm going to hire another worker. And he is going to plow the field. I'm trying to put the workers to test a little bit today. Now you can hire up to 4 workers, but I haven't tested it out, but it seems like if you hired more than 3, you had a problem. So I don't want to do that. And before I hire any worker, save the game. It's force of habit. It's kind of like when I played Miss Survival, that, you know, early access games, you know, and when you find out they crash quite often, you learn to save the game. So, got to get my tractor and trailer off the field. I don't want the worker to complain. Actually, I don't know what would happen if I left. If I left this here, which I never really done, and hired a worker, I think if he were to collide with anything, he would teleport past it. That's what they're kind of designed to do. So around the tractor and trailer, would that field, part of the field, not be plowed at all? He's getting along pretty well in that field, actually. Alright, when I get out, and like I said, save the game often. Save it in a different slot. I wish I could name the saves instead of just having the dates and times and all that, but that's okay. Alright, so click on this field here. Plow the field for $1,000, please. Did he spawn on top of us, or where is he? Yeah, I know I just hired a worker. I'm looking for him. Anybody? Can I jump up on my tractor? Man, this farmer has no athletic ability whatsoever. Oh no, there he is. He's down there. Alright, well, we'll let him be. I need to get back to work. Make sure I hit all the right buttons. And now we are good to go. How big is this field? This field is 3 hectares? Doesn't look that big. Yeah, okay. I guess it's the length that kind of throws you off sometimes. So we got one harvester. He's selling directly, which is kind of nice. We're doing it manually. And we got a guy plowing the field that we just finished harvesting. We might cultivate these fields in the future. But right now, today, I really just want to test out the workers, because I haven't got a chance to test them out since the last update. I did not read in the patch notes where they kind of looked in that problem, but maybe they did without knowing it, or I have no idea. But they didn't mention they fixed the worker problem. I could hire another worker, because I got other fields here that I haven't gotten to. Smaller ones like that one right in front of us. You can tell that needs to be plowed and cultivated. But we need to get a little bit more work done here, because I definitely want to head back to the west side with a full trailer. Got to make my trips count. Another 12,000 liters just about into the combine. And this should definitely fill up our trailer without a problem. I also have noticed, making my laps around this field, that the workers do the same thing that the traffic does, to where the vehicles disappear, but you can see the worker just floating in midair. I don't know if you can see way off in the distance. You can see the cars. And almost in the 12 o'clock position of the screen, you can see a little dot going across. That's the worker plowing our field. Tractor will render in a minute. But meanwhile, our combine is full. Now I need to go get the tractor and trailer, fill that up, head all the way back to the east side, the west side, and get our $32,000. Maybe, yeah, it'll definitely be 32. It won't be. I don't think it'll be 33 though. Not like it matters that much. We got the cash. And I always find that if you put the vehicle in cruise control, it always gains speed a lot faster. And also will hit the max speed as well, for the most part. So how much more of the field we got left to go? Well, 40% more. So we'll get more peas tomorrow, or in the next episode. And I need to unload that, and I need to keep an eye on my trailer, because I might have more than what the trailer can hold. This is when I mean, the trailer is pretty darn big to begin with. But a bigger trailer would be really nice. That's close enough. Yeah, so I got more in the combine, but it's going to have to sit there until tomorrow. The weather's supposed to be good for the next couple days. So it should be fine sitting in there. We'll leave these workers down here to themselves. As that combine keeps on going. And see if I can kind of show you. Like I said about the combine harvester, I think he only does like half of the header. Yeah, it's about half. He only uses half the header. Don't know why. Could use a little bit more. It's kind of like the plow. Same thing with the plow. He's not quite using the implement to its full ability. So if you're looking to get a job done quick, you might want to do it yourself and then have workers work on fields that you're not really in a rush for. As me and that car almost had a nice little collision there in the intersection. I notice my beacon is not flashing, it's just on solid. No, it's at, well, it's not blinking, but if you look at the light closely, you can kind of see where it's going around, but it's not really making it blink at all. But eventually, we'll get to that sell point. We can sell our crop. It seems I'm getting warning signs like every 30 seconds. One, because we have a full trailer. And two, I'm extremely hungry. So it's like one after another. But we're almost here. We'll take care of the warning, your trailer's full. And then I'll have like a can of Italian tomato soup. But we have hit $3.3 million in our bank account. Once again. I think our high was 4.3 million, but then we bought all the greenhouses and whatnots on all the updates. But we'll get a good amount of cash back here as well. So this should bring us up to $3.33 million. Oops, zoomed in a little bit too far just by moving the mouse too close. It's hard to get a good camera angle here. Then the camera clips into, I don't know what the heck it's doing there. I think I'm probably hitting a post somewhere. Yeah, tree bark always looks tasty, doesn't it? I mean, alright, let's go ahead and take care of this right now. There, 2 quick cans. More than what I need. But then again, I got tons and tons of tomatoes. How much more grain do I got in there? Okay, looks like it's more than that. There we go. So we will be all set to harvest the rest of that pea field next episode. Do not have time to get back over to the east side and finish up today. That's one thing, because here it is. Well, I mean, it is only 1:30 in the afternoon. But the time I drive all the way back over there, I think it's like an hour and a half in-game time to drive over there. Now, there is a setting that you can change how fast your day advances. I think it's in the main menu. Been a long time since I saw that, and I just keep it the way it is because I'm used to it the way as it is, which is the way the game came. I don't know how fast you can make time go or how slow you can make it go. But right now, we're just going to drive this back, park it up in the yard, walk around just a bit, check on some things here and there as our equipment starts to spawn in at our parking lot. The good thing about the combine being over there, I can jump back over there and check on our workers, see how they're doing. Couple of mushrooms here and there. And I do want to check the pantry though, because someone did mention that their wife was making stuffed peppers. Yeah, my wife is I guess her cooking abilities have slowed down quite a bit. She used to make a lot more than what she does now. Man, I need to get in here with a mower, don't I? Well, she's actually cooking as we speak. So I do have melons and apples. I do have peppers. But I do not see anything. Do I not have peppers here? Oh yeah, I got tons of pepper. Well, paprika, that's a pepper. I got mushrooms, so maybe stuffed peppers, put them. I have no idea. Yeah, we just keep getting the same. Oh, wait a minute, we're here. Stuffed pepper. I wasn't even looking at it. Stuffed peppers. Look at that. Just hey, I don't know what she made it with, but there we go. We got stuffed peppers. Still no melon pie though. Yeah, all the dishes are 100%. Oh no, sorry, take that back. The hamburger is at 90. Now the funny thing is, where's she getting the hamburger from? I don't know. Here I am talking about stuffed peppers, and you guys are probably saying peanut. It's right there in front of you, and you're talking about it. Good job, honey. Good job. Are you wearing a wig? That looks kind of... No, she's not wearing... She shook her head no. Looks like she's wearing a wig. Are we going to talk later?
Not now. Sorry.
Alright, well, okay. I know it's kind of difficult to cook and talk at the same time. But, you should be able to do it. So anyways, we do have 2 workers going. So far the game has not crashed, so that's always a good thing. Workers seem to crash my game like I said before. We got 1 field done. Half of the other field done. I'm regaining some sleep. And yeah, we'll pick up in the next episode. Finish harvesting that pea field. Maybe we'll hire someone to start harvesting that soy, because soy sucks. We'll finish harvesting the peas. Bring the harvester then down to the big field, the barley field, and we'll get ready to start doing that in the near future. But that is going to do it for today, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy the episode. I really appreciate you watching as always, and I'll catch you next time on A Day on the Farm. But until then, have a good one.